Now, look, when you're feeling a little bit low, there's nothing like treating yourself to your favourite food to just cheer yourself up a bit. A new survey has revealed the UK's favourite comfort food. Pizza tops the list. Not bad on a Friday. Followed closely by that Friday favourite, in fact, fish and chips. A good old bacon sandwich is up there as well. And the classic full English, or Scottish, depending where you're from, breakfast. Burger and chips is on there as well. What's more, most of us say it's the meals our mums, dads, our carers gave us that give us the biggest boost. But why? Nutritionist Nicole Berberian is here and psychologist Dr. Sam Wass as well. Sam, first, why is it the stuff we eat when we're kids that we just crave later on?
Yeah, so there's research out there suggesting our reward systems get programmed by our early life experience. So if, for example, you give for a child kind of whenever they do well, you give them a chocolate bar as a reward, then kind of actually in their brain kind of these two ideas of a chocolate bar and the feeling of having done well become connected. Yeah. So for example, they put people in a brain scan and they show people kind of pictures of a chocolate bar and the motivation systems of the brain light up. So we really are kind of programming our children's brains by what we choose to feed them in early life.
And what about the way we lay down memories? Is that a part of it? Because people often say that smell, taste are the most evocative senses.
Yeah, so there's a lot of research been done into that. So the kind of the parts of the brain that process kind of smells and tastes, the gustatory parts of the brain, are very close to a part of the brain called the hippocampus, which is where long-term memories are stored. So by far the most effective way of bringing back these early memories is through taste and smell.
What about, Nicole, the foods themselves? I mean, they don't sound like the healthiest foods in the world. I know that's what you and I normally talk about, is how to live a healthy lifestyle and eat accordingly, but these aren't really up there, are they?
Actually, you know, when I look at this list of foods, I see it from a totally different perspective. So actually, I'm going to give hope to everybody out there.
Good.
That list of foods, in fact, all of those foods, the reason they go back to them is because these are the home-cooked traditional foods that our grandparents would have made, our parents would have made. So that's the comfort element. But from the health aspect, making them yourself, which is how they would have been made when we were growing up, actually they can take on a totally different health profile. Pizza was the top of the list. Pizza's actually not such a bad food. You've got all the vegetables on top, put some salad on the side. A couple of slices of pizza with some salad is very different to a whole pizza. And
which is what I would normally have. That's the thing, isn't it? The risk is with comfort foods, you're just not going to stop when you probably think you should.
That is definitely part of it. So what I really want to say is that all of these foods, actually put them on your plate in a different way. So for example, when you've got the pizza, put some salad alongside it. A roast dinner came up there on the list. Roast dinner's full of vegetables. So you've got all your vegetables alongside, use the lean cuts of meat, and actually that becomes a really good healthy meal.
Healthy, still comforting as well. I'm getting the idea here. Sam, why is it then that, you know, you fast forward into your sort of 20s, your 30s, when you're in your adulthood and you're in a career and maybe you're stressed, that these are the things you hanker after a busy week at work?
I think it is going back to this, you know, we have so much stress as adults and we have so much to worry about, you know. As children we didn't, you know. So these kind of early feelings of kind of your mother kind of love, the family meal, you know, back to having no responsibility, you know, it's kind of getting us back to that kind of very comfortable space.
Yeah, and the other thing I read as well, a lot of foods, a lot of comfort foods, you talked about chocolate before, the proportions of the fat to carbohydrates are very similar to breast milk, and it's that sort of that wiring that's done at the very first instance that perhaps we want to go back to. It would be rude not to finish by asking what the comfort foods are that you enjoy. Nicole first.
Oh, a roast dinner.
A roast dinner.
All the vegetables.
I bet you have. I bet yours is super healthy.
Without all the fatty bits, without the sausages, the lean meat, absolutely top of my list.
I would keep the sausages and bacon. Sam, what about you?
I know, I tried jelly the other day for ages. I was really excited. It was absolutely disgusting. I just couldn't, I had like a spoonful and that was enough. I couldn't do with more.
Not comforting at all.
I loved it as a kid. Something's gone wrong with me.
Something's gone wrong with your wiring. For me, cottage pie with baked beans in. Very weird, but that's what my mum gave me.